Hey, beautiful. Welcome to the Not Another Mom podcast. It's time to take that mom hat off because this is after hours and I'm making you off the clock. This podcast is here to help you know your worth because damn girl, you're a goddess who deserves to live the life of your dreams. I'm your host, Leslie Sprague. And we talk everything from manifesting to motherhood. Yes, those little monkeys will still creep in here or there. Spirituality to girl talk with your besties. And from business to finding that balance in life. I'm here to remind you that you are worth it. Life gets to be easy for you, and your dreams really can come true. So grab your favorite glass of wine, craft beer, or if you're a whiskey and diet kind of girl, grab that and let's get this show on the road. Hey beauties, and welcome back to the Not Just Another Mom podcast. I am your host, Leslie, and as always, I am so grateful to you for joining me here. I am so excited for this month, because it is my birthday month and my business anniversary. So I have officially been in business for 3 years, and it has been a wild ride. I have grown more than I ever thought possible. I have healed into the deepest level than I have ever thought possible. And I am beyond grateful for the life that I have created in these last 3 years. And I think that's really actually just hitting me now as I speak that. I actually wasn't even planning on talking about that piece, but we will get more into that next week and dishing out all the tips and tricks. But this week, I want to do something a little bit more fun. All month on the podcast, I am going to be offering a giveaway. And one of the things that I keep hearing a lot from my clients, especially those that have had my 5D sessions before, they are currently not being offered at the moment, but I am in the works of creating something a little bit juicy for you guys. That being said, if you are interested in like the 5D sessions, but taking them to the next level, you really want to look at the Vortex or Ohm, because those are the game changers. When you have a 5D session, they're basically just scratching the surface. But with the Vortex and Ohm, we are able to dive down deep and get some massive healing done. You get some amazing business insights, and you get access to all of my toolkit. So that being said, I don't know if I said this yet, but I'm doing a card reading for you guys today. I was really being called. It's been a hot minute since I have done one for you guys. And I thought, you know what? Let's just have some fun here, because last month was, yes, fun, but we were very serious with getting back to the basics of energy, and I just wanted to bring in a little bit of element of fun. So I was actually guided to do something a little bit different for you guys today in the card reading. Usually I've just been sticking with one deck, but I actually pulled a card from 4 different decks for you guys today, and it's all around the idea of being aware of your blocks. So, without further ado, let's dive into this reading. Okay, so the first message for you guys is play. and this is what we're doing on the podcast. It says, have fun, celebrate, and don't be too serious. Now that we've got back into routine and got back our focus back, remind yourself not to forget to have fun, because that is where your magic really shines, is when you get to have fun in your life and you bring in more fun. It attracts more abundance, it turns on your magnetism, and that is where the magic begins to happen, is when you have more fun in your life. So, according to the book, stop taking your life so seriously. Your spirit needs to have some fun. The more you play, the more inspiration will follow. Take time out to do something without being attached to the outcome. You are being called to rest and play. Learn to have more fun. Do something that makes you laugh. This is the best medicine all around. Call up a friend that you can be silly with. Take your inner child on a date. The more that you switch off your mind, the more room your spirit has to whisper and guide. When we do this without being attached to the outcome, ideas, clarity, guidance, and solutions have the space to drop in. The left and right hemispheres of the brain begin to talk to each other. Make play a compulsory part of your day and begin to schedule it. Spend more time doing things just because you love to do them, just because they bring you joy and light up your life. If you follow what lights you up, you will light up the world without even trying. For when you are lit up, you are in spirit. And when you are in your spirit, you fall into flow with life. How do you play? What do you do to have fun? And what lights you up? If you've been working hard lately, it's time to celebrate how far you've come, all that you've achieved. Don't rush on to the next thing, and take a moment to throw a party, go on vacation, or have some fun. Wow, they really summed that up beautifully. Okay, on to the next card. This is actually a message from the archangels. I firmly believe in that we all have spirit guides and angels that are always there, that we can call on to support us whenever we need a little extra protection. So that being said, and with the subject of blocks, if you are currently dealing with a block and you find yourself going down the rabbit hole of negativity, and you maybe I just went through this like a few weeks ago, and you find yourself focusing only on the lack that's in your life, I invite you to call on Archangel Michael, because this is what this card says, and he is the archangel that is with us on this card. So this card is to remind you that you are safe. Archangel Michael says that I am protecting you against these lower energies, and I'm guarding you, your loved ones, and home. So remember that you are safe. These blocks sometimes can't be fun, and sometimes we get so caught up in them that they seem real to us, and they are. But it's bringing those awareness that you are in them. So when you call on Archangel Michael, one of the practices that I like to do is there's one of two ways. You can either call on him and just kind of imagine his energy near him. If you are a visual person, you can picture him if you like, or he is also represented by the color blue. So just imagine wrapping yourself in his blue energy light and have him remind you that you are protected and that you are safe. Sometimes too, I will do this while I am driving, actually, and I will call on Archangel Michael to just protect us on the drive. Especially I find if I'm driving into the city, there'll be times when I notice like I'm getting a little anxious with all the traffic. Uh, Hello, I'm a country girl at heart. I'm used to seeing tractors on the road, and when all the congestion in the big city, it kind of throws me for a loop sometimes. So, um, I like to envision a like blue egg around the vehicle just and call on Archangel Michael to protect us. So that's something fun that you can do with Archangel Michael as well. Okay, next we are calling on a goddess. So Archangel Michael, I have an Archangel deck from Doreen Virtue. The next one is a goddess deck from Doreen Virtue. She is amazing. And this is a card from Mother Mary. And what she is telling us, and I think this is something that we forget often enough, is that especially if we're caught in that lack mindset, we can sometimes relate to miracles and think that they happen. But a lot of times association with a miracle begins to think that it's something that kind of happens once in a blue moon. What I invite you to do, and what this card from Mother Mary is saying, and it's just a freaking great reminder, is to expect miracles. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So Archangel Michael is here to keep you safe with whatever you're going through at this moment when you're listening to this podcast. And Mother Mary is here to remind you that your prayers are being heard and they are being answers. So expect miracles to happen. Yeah, that is some powerful shit right there. And I think it just like hit me with this reminder too, is to expect miracles. I think it's something that we don't realize we have the power to do often enough. And it's funny because like this is what I teach my clients, is to expect that you can create a miracle, but sometimes we forget. So this is an amazing reminder. And the last card is from the Magician. He came to us upside down. And so this card is actually from my tarot card deck. And when it comes upside down like this, it often, or it represents a different meaning that if it were to come right side up. So the reversed Magician says that this is an opportune time to build a foundation of support for your dreams and greater aspirations in order to rise to your highest potential. How can you reconnect with your deeper interests or sparks of inspiration? You may not be able to identify what you are capable of. If you are using your skills for negative reasons, or if you have not been honoring your truth, it is time to seek the power within. Wow, that is an important like reminder. Kind of like a slap in the face though too, is to make sure that you are on your right path. And if you have strayed a little bit, that's okay. Just this is sounds kind of like the reminder to come home. And this is exactly, I wasn't planning on segueing into this, but this is exactly what I help my clients do. I help them to find themselves back in alignment and help strengthen their intuition while listening to their heart, clearing away the blocks so that they can explode their businesses. Because I really believe that the magic that the world needs will come from female entrepreneurs creating their passion while also finding the creating the balance with their home life and spending more time with their children and connecting to them, showing them a different way. It just resonates deep within me. So if you want to chat about any of this further, send me a DM on Instagram and let's chat, because I would love to help you out with this. So, since it is my birthday month and my bizaversary month, I want to invite you guys to a little giveaway. And I think I started actually talking about this at the beginning of the episode, but then got segued by my squirrel brain. And here we are. We're doing it at the end instead. So I'm doing a giveaway on the podcast, and all month long, if you are interested and want to enter, because why wouldn't you? I'm giving away 2 days of Voxer support for anyone who shares their favorite episode on the podcast and tags me on Instagram. Share your favorite episode and tag me, and you will be entered into the draw to win 2 days of Voxer support with me. So you will have access to all my tools. You'll be able to unpack my pick at my brain and ask me for any intuitive guidance, whether it's business or life. But we all know that they all roll together. So I'm so excited for this, you guys. I can't wait to connect with you and offer this. So tag me on Instagram with your favorite episode, and we will enter you into the draw. Thank you so much for tuning in with me this week, and we will talk to you guys next week. Thank you so much for listening. If you loved this episode, will you do me a favor and help spread the love? Go ahead and leave a 5-star review and share this episode on your Insta stories. If we aren't yet connected on Instagram, come follow me at Leslie & Co XO. And since everybody spells my name wrong, that's Lesley & Co XO. And leave me a line and say hi. Have an amazing day, beautiful, and we'll catch you next week.